Talk at my fellow buddies. Um, our our subject matter is a good planner is a good doer, and it's a good adage. And I want to say it that really I want to support it. A good planner is a good doer because means before doing something we have to make a good plan so that we can achieve success. Means we can bring instances from our childhood memories. When I was a student, I made a plan that I made a roster that in 24 hours of a day, in which time, which subjects I would read, and I made plan accordingly that I will read each and every subject for 2 hours each and every day, and after that, after completing those hours of study, I will reach school, and from returning school after playing with my pals, I will do study again. And if I follow those roster, I will definitely at the time of examination I will get common each and every question, so that I will perform in the examination well, and I will achieve good marks. This example I cited. And one thing is I also bring some instances from Indian history. Emperor Akbar planned accordingly to extend his territory, and he adopted some policies like all communities, means he respect all the religion, and for those reasons he made 9 gems in his court. He in his court he arranged 9 gems, and those 9 gems used to give him advice, and after adopting those advice he implemented all his policies. Those things means as he adopted his plan from them, and he achieved and extended his territory. And we actually seen, when we read Indian history, we got that knowledge from Mughal emperor that he followed that planning, and because of this reason he achieved his goal. And I can say another example that Mahatma Gandhi adopted non-violence, and for those non-violence he opposed British by his non-violence, and somehow we got some benefit from that policy, and because of this reason nowadays we are enjoying independence. That is the thing. Another example, Shivaji, Chhatrapati Shivaji. He also a great king. Why he became a great king? He also adopted some policies, and for those policies he became the great king of Maharashtra. And another thing, in our life, if we will not follow any plan and implement those plan accordingly, we will not achieve anything. Means all will be a massacre. This is the thing. Means if we want to get success in our life, then we have to follow plan.
Okay, Mr. Datta, we have seen in our life there are many people, those who chalk out different sort of blueprints before going to get something, but ultimately they are not able to come up with the flying colors due to certain factors. So for that reason, do you think so for a doer really planning is more important? For a doer, is it important that how the work will be executing while he or she is in the process?
No, I told that implementation is very important. Means planning is also important. Without planning, if a doer want to do something, then he will not get success. Planning is essential, and executing the plan is very much essential.
But we have seen in this case there are many great planners. There are many great planners, those who have planned very well. They have chalked out their blueprint very well. But at the end of their execution, or at the end of their programming, whatever you say, they are absolutely come a gurzer. They are not at all able to get the success what they wanted to get. That doesn't mean they haven't given their best out of best for their plan. But over here, do you think the plan is more important for a doer, or the executing in the name of the activity of a doer is more important?
those things were their bad luck, hard luck, I say. Okay, and if you see that our Indian economy, there is also 5-year planning, and for those 5-year planning, our green revolution came, and from that green revolution, we got many things from there.
Then if that be the case, then why the seniors are going to teach the toddlers, so-called the toddler, the term I am using, just because over here toddler means I wanted to be in the beginner. Whenever a beginner is going to start up something in his or her life, then why they are advised to plan something? Why this term not going to erase forever and going to implement some other word instead of plan?
A toddler is there in our classroom, and his parents made a plan that if he follow or comes in this institute from this tenderhead, from this childhood, and in future he will be a great speaker, and in every step of his life he will get very much facilities from there.
If that be the case, then a toddler, as you have given cited an example, a toddler is going to attend the class for upcoming days, he will be a great speaker. So equally Junju thinks so the toddler parents has a plan, but equally the toddler also going to give the same feedback or the same execution of the work. For that reason he can be the future good speaker, because each and everything need to be equal. It should run cheek by jowl. It is not possible with one side effect can be the achievement. It is required both the side. Whereas it is, we have seen there are
Definitely, it means that toddler is responding, means he is responding, means as his parents expecting something from him, and he is outputting that. There means he is outputting to his parents.
so that is actually demanding. That
Yes.
is actually practical impact. But in our society we see that just opposite one. Okay, let me take you the some other field which is quite important and which is quite valuable. There are many competitive examiner, those who are going to appear the exams, competitive exams, examinees. So far I have the idea they have lot of plans. I'm not going to disrespect those candidates. With my due respect, some of the candidates really achieve the success, whereas it is in the race most of the candidates are running, and most of the candidates are well prepared by mentally and physically to appear the exam, but at the end of the exam result we see few names are successful, whereas it is most of the percentage is not at all successful. So now in this case, do you think so their plans were not well chalked out or well not executed?
Definitely, because means there is a adage, fits and starts, means maybe they do their study fits and starts, means they did not do their study at a stage, and they gave some pause, means due to monotonous.
But so far we
Process.
know, but so
It's
far
a
we,
monotonous process.
but so far we know that there are many competitors, as like as you are also a government employee. So whenever you also got in this process, you also gave miss much effort. Each and everything you have kept aside. Your main target was to get this job at anyhow. So like this, there are many examiners, rather many candidates, those who are going to follow exactly like you, the way you did in your term. So like that, how can you say that their plans and they are doing executing work are absolutely different?
Actually, means after failing in an examination, that type of monotonous thinking is coming. It is it is quite natural. Means it's a propensity of those examinees. Means who are appearing competitive examination. That is, this monotony is coming, and they have to overcome that monotony. And no, they did not give any pause whenever they are failing any examination. They have to boost themselves up and be prepared for the upcoming examination.
According to you, for a doer, in your opinion, what will be the inner meaning of the plan or the planning?
Planning means that means in which way, in which path I will proceed, in which path.
But do you think so that most of the people, if you take the example of our own class, okay, in our own class there are many speakers are present, they are every week they are coming, every class they are attending in the name of improving themselves. So still we see there are many candidates are there as it is from the day one to till date. So now, do you think that their really planning is
No,
working out?
actually, I got your questions. Some students are there, they are just coming here to satisfy their parents. Means their parents are creating pressure on them that we have to learn spoken English, have to speak English. And to satisfy their parents, they are coming here. And you are not seeing any improvement on them. Means each the students who used to come last year and in a same position he is now, means he is coming to just satisfy his parents.
So in this case, how can you give the tag called the
That thing,
speaker?
the means expectation when come from his code that I will learn spoken English. I have
That
to
is
speak,
the question.
English.
Now,
Only then he will
if
get
that
success.
be the statement which you have just stated, if that is the statement, so how can you call that people as a very much good planning person who is trying
Means
to?
their parents are planning.
That
but
doesn't
he is
matter.
not caring.
Ultimately, the doer has to do something. You may plan something for somebody else. That's why the question lies a very big means demanding. The question is that whenever you are asked to do something, whether you are planning or behalf of you somebody is planning, but ultimately who is the doer? You are the doer. So how much effort you are going to give, that actually implies whether the plan is really working out or not. Behalf of you may somebody plan, you may also plan, that doesn't matter. There are many children are coming maybe out of the pressurization of their parents, maybe many children are coming to the class willingly, but ultimately their own effect, how much impacting them, that is the great important thing for we.
Means after returning home, at least they have to open the diary or copy where they are jotting down the idioms or vocabs which provided by our respected chairperson. They are not opening the copy throughout the week, and coming Sunday they are again coming with the diary in the classroom. And
So that is
then
why
you are expecting
no,
improvement
I'm
from
not
them?
expecting anything. That is why I'm asking the question. If that be the task, which one they are going to
The
follow?
tagline is saying that a good planner is a good doer.
Yes.
Okay. Means on behalf of me, somebody is planning for me. Then I'm not planning. Somebody is planning on behalf of me. Then
If that be the case,
How?
if that be the case,
so
then
long I will not planning for my future. Then till I will not get success.
no. In that case, I can give you an instant example. I have seen in my own eyes in this classroom. There are many actually very weak. Rather, I will tell in this particular language, those who are very much weak, they took the ideas from our respected sir. The way sir has guided them, that is what happened. Sir has planned behalf of the weak speakers.
Sir is actually playing the role of a pioneer.
Let me complete. So now the question is that what our respected sir has done. Our respected sir has chalked out the plan, how to work out, isn't it? And now the stability of the speaker try to understand, or stability of the candidate try to understand, absolutely zero level. So now from 0 to 10, whenever he's coming up, so do you think only sats means chalking out the plan is important? Along with that, the candidates own attending or trying also most important, as equal important sats advice or the planning means scale.
I also accept your views that whatever our respected chairperson providing us, we have to carefully follow those things and memorize those things. Only then we can utter those things whenever we get chance to speak.
Yes, but the question is that in your opinion, so far I got the statement. On that basis, I'm asking that do you really feel that a good planner can be a good doer?
Really, I feel.
You feel
good planner is a good.
okay, please some
Luck has any role to play there.
luck.
Come again?
Luck has any role to play there.
Yes, sir. Luck is playing a vital role.
Very well. It's
Yes.
planning very well.
Okay.
But in fact, before the occasion, you are taken ill, and as a result, it's not possible for you to be present on that particular occasion. Say you are preparing yourself for a very vital examination. Your preparation is all right, your planning is okay, but ultimately, before the examination, you somehow suffer from some disease, and as a result of that, it becomes impossible for you to go to the examination hall. Then all your plan will go down the drain. So, what sort of luck gets a certain role to play? How important is luck?
So luck is playing a pivotal role in our life because there is another adage that is man proposes, God disposes. Means we are thinking something, but God is there. Means He thought He made some plan for me, and I have given my 100% effort. But what He planned for me, that is will means last that is execute.
You put luck, of course.
I have a faith on luck.
You put luck before the initiative of the person.
Yes,
So the initiative doesn't matter.
initiative.
Initiative, you have to take the initiative to do something.
Sir, initiative plus luck is equal to success.
Yeah, which one would be more important? That's the question.
Initiative.
More important.
Suppose a person is a lucky guy, okay, but he is not touching books. Means he is not opening the book throughout the year. Then how he will pass in the examination?
No,
Initiative is essential.
You have made good preparation. You have taken good preparation for your examination. I have not taken good preparation for my examination. I have just turned over the pages of the book and I have prepared a few questions only and answers. But I don't know whether those answers I'm able to write or not already in the examination. I'm fortunate enough to have those questions only, which I have learned by heart. And in spite of having studied more than I did, you are unfortunate, and so you have got all the uncommon questions. You are not going to answer the questions. So you have invested 10 hours in your studies every day, while I have invested only 2 hours. Okay, so I come up with flying colors, whereas you simply flop.
Yes, when I was a student, I have seen those type of students in our classroom also. They are just inputting 2 hours each and every day for their studies, and they came in with flying colors in the examination. This was means they were lucky guys.
So planning doesn't work there.
Planning is essential, sir. Without planning, how can we achieve our goal?
Examples.
Sir, those guys are exceptional. Means each and every field you will get exceptions. Those guys are exceptional guys.
Otherwise, it's not possible for them.
No.
And there are some students who are nitwits. Okay, in spite of having studied for even 15 hours a day, it's not possible for them to score very high in the examination. So, what do you want to say about those nitwits?
Actually, their IQ level is not up to the mark, and because of this
They are
reason.
morons.
What?
They are morons.
Okay.
They have studied a lot, but unfortunately, they don't have any inventiveness. And they cannot, of course, come up extempore. It's not possible for them to write anything in prompt. And for that reason only, it has not been possible for them to score well in the examination. There are many such examples in our daily life, you see. Parents force the children and they study, keep studying, but unfortunately, God hasn't endowed them with the required intelligence, using which you can score well in the examination.
Sir, I have also seen sometimes guys were there in our classroom. They used to adopt some Hornswoggle were qualifying in the examination. They also passed the examination. They did not. They didn't have any planning for their future, but they passed the examination by adopting the trick.
But they had their planning. They knew very well what sort of answers they would note down in a small piece of paper, and then they would get Microsoft.
Yes.
So that's a good planning. You should not just underestimate them. Their planning is foolproof.
Yes,
And
yes.
so they go to the examination hall with some cheats, and fortunately, they dared those questions only. They somehow copy all those answers and score well. Their planning is foolproof. I'm not talking about them.
But they didn't put their labor throughout the year.
Doesn't matter. They have,
For 1 month, they gave
Scoring
their
is
labor.
matter.
they have planned.
Scoring is matter.
Yes, yes. Still plan were there.
Yes, not
That's
everybody
right.
can copy. Remember, if I ask you to copy at the examination hall, you will fail. Because you are not a good copier. You cannot copy well. So what do you want to say about that?
Planning is there.
Planning is there,
Planning is important also.
not in the right direction.
In all,
Negative direction, not positively. They have not tried positively. They have tried negatively. And they have, of course, scored higher than you.
yes.
So their planning works there in the negative way. And your planning positive.
But
planning-
plan is effective, sir. They adopted the plan and they get success.
That's right. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.